Alrighty, hey guys, this is Think Outside the Cube, and this is the first time you've seen my face, or at least formally. I guess you've seen it in like car reflections or whatever, but I've never really seen the need to show my face just because the channel is really based on that car or cars in general. But I mean, I felt like this was a more formal type of video that I needed to do, like interview, like face to camera type deal. And so we're sitting in my car, my 2009 Honda Civic, and I want to address a question that I get a lot of. Not so much anymore, but when I first sold the Cube, this is the question that I got a ton. Why did I choose the Nissan Cube if I sold it 8 months later? And it's not really something that it's not really a question that I can just type out an answer to. It's a multitude of reasons. And if you see me looking down at my phone, it's because I have a big thing of notes all on my phone just to keep me on my train of thought here. But when I was searching for my first car, I thought I was getting my 2000 or my aunt's 2008 Lexus ES 350 premium. I don't know what package it has, but it has like navigation, cooled seats, all that kind of stuff. I swore up and down I was getting that. I just knew I was getting that. But it only had like 70,000 miles at the time, and so I've always been obsessed with that car, and so I just knew I was getting that. Well, I wasn't. My heart was broken. But anyway, so I was told I needed to search for a car. So I really wanted, let me turn my car off. But I really wanted a small SUV, raised ride height, lots of features, low miles, less than 60,000, and a quality car, all for under $15,000. Whew. That was a mouthful. So that's a lot of wishes for that price range. And so the cars that I really looked at were the Scion XB, the Kia Soul, Nissan Juke, Volkswagen GTI, CRV, Element SC, and Saturn Vue, and all other kind of like small SUVs. But I'm gonna go through this list, try and make it quicker because this video was over 10 minutes long, so I'm remaking it. But the XB, it was the runner-up choice to the Cube, but it had a colorless black hole interior, which they've fixed in recent years with the big gray stripe running down the middle and the cloth seats. But dated powertrains also. Pre-refreshed Kia Souls, horrible interiors. They were, oh my gosh. The interiors in those things, the plastics that they use, after like a year of use, the plastics looked like they had been run over with like a train. They were so scratched up, and they're horrible quality. So I didn't want that. Juke, could only get a base model for my money. GTI, horrible reliability. Didn't want to pay for fuel pumps every 30,000 miles. CRV, out of my price range for the year and mileage that I was looking for. Element SC, out of my price range. And Saturn Vue, Redline. If you don't know, Saturn Vue Redline, I'll insert a picture like right here or like right here, somewhere around here. But it was this special edition Saturn Vue with had the V6, suede and leather seats, heated seats. It was a fully loaded Saturn. And I've always really liked Saturn, and I'm not just sucking up to Jake Man or whatever, but I've always really thought they were a cool brand, and I really hate that they were discontinued. But the Saturn Vue red lines, they are extremely rare around here. Like, or at least to find in good condition with low miles. Oh my gosh, I had to travel, at the time, I had to travel to like, oh my gosh, it was Virginia Beach, was it? I mean, that's a good 5 hours away. And so, I mean, I really wasn't feeling that. And so I basically got the Cube because the Cube is not just because it was cute. It's not just because it had 122 horsepower and was slow as crap. But it's because the combination of things. Raised ride height, good fuel economy, ton of features for the money. Push button start, backup camera, Bluetooth. I need to start looking at the camera more. That's what I need to do. Backup camera, Bluetooth, smart key. Those LED floor lights, those were cool. And it had the raised ride height. It was small, nimble, despite what you think, it was really fun to drive. But, I mean, it was too small, though. Oh my gosh, it was too small. I really, really hated the fact that I had to sell it. And I regret it to this day, but it needed to be done. If I had the opportunity, I would buy it, no questions asked, just to keep it. Just because I know I'll never find one that clean and that good of condition. But, this car, I needed this car basically because I needed trunk space and the ability to hold 4 people. So, like, the Cube, you had plenty of people space, plenty of room, but you had no trunk space. You basically just had to compromise, like, people space or cargo space. And so I really just didn't want to have to deal with that in the next 8 years I'll own the car. And so Dad was like, okay, well, if you're going to go ahead and sell it, because the value is dropping significantly. And so we sold that car 8 months later, and we only lost $250. And that's because we bought it for such a good price. But, I mean, I wanted to get this video out. I felt like it should be a little bit more formal type of video. If you have any suggestions on what I should have gotten, I mean, feel free to comment them below, but whatever. The reason we're in my car and the video is kind of late, I usually try to upload once a week, but we actually had a minor house fire, and so there's big fans everywhere, and upstairs is kind of like out of commission, and that's where my big desk is that I do all my video editing on. And so I'm gonna have to do this on my MacBook, but I really just wanted to get a video out, and this is the only one I could really think of. So if you enjoyed it, give me some more topics. I'd love to do more videos like this, considering this is my first type of face-to-face video like this. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Oh my gosh, it's hot! Oh my gosh! I need air conditioning.